Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru. Today we're talking about understanding the difference between dry proofing and wet proofing when it comes to flood proofing your property. What's the importance of understanding the difference? Well, let's say you're building a new home, or you have a substantially improved home, or you have a substantially damaged home. This is where the big impact is going to come into play. Let's say your home has been substantially damaged, or you have improved it. FEMA does not allow dry proofing as measures of flood mitigation when it comes to these types of properties. Now, wet proofing, yes. So let's talk a little bit about what are the differences between dry proofing and wet proofing. Well, dry proofing involves putting some sealants on the outside of your house, some what's called water shields. And it involves a little more human interaction because you have to actually go and physically do it before the flood waters come. When it comes to wet proofing, one good example of wet proofing is like putting flood vents on a home that has crawl space. And what it does, it lets the water continue to move underneath the home. And so it doesn't impact the floor above because the water keeps moving through. So this is the difference between dry proofing and wet proofing. Remember though, dry proofing is not approved by FEMA. And a lot of times flood proofing is not going to impact your premiums at all. When it comes to flood insurance. The only way it might is if you've got an above grade crawl space that has those flood vents built into the property for you. But other flood proofing is just simply going to help you minimize the damage to your property. However, what a good thing to know about is when it comes to either dry proofing or wet proofing is that some of these measures are covered under the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program, where there may be funds available for you to mitigate your home when it comes to wet proofing and dry proofing. So if you've got questions about flood proofing a property, minimizing the damage to your property in the future, please reach out to us, floodinsuranceguru.com. Go to our YouTube and our Facebook channels, The Flood Insurance Guru, where we do our daily flood education videos. You can also give us a call, 205-451-4294. Remember, we have an educational background on flood mitigation, so we can help you understand flood risks like this one right here, your flood insurance, and helping you mitigate your property to minimize flood premiums and flood losses long term. Thank you.